I'm looking out for a tall, slim guy. Not myself, but Danny. Somehow he's managed to get lost. We were going to go up the mountain behind me, and you'd think that would be a good enough focal point. Okay, interesting development. It seems that Danny was heading in the opposite direction to the mountain. There he is. Who's he giving the thumbs up to? There's no one over there. So would you believe that Little Osh actually has a UNESCO heritage site? And there's this thing too, this mountain that we're climbing, this Suliman 2 it's called. Quite a long way to the top there. UNESCO is one of those words that normally has me running a mile in the other direction. But on this occasion I thought it's worth doing it because it's kind of cool, and Danny's with me, so I know he likes walking, hiking.
Really nice place. Everything is here, you know, it's the nature, close. People seem to be even more friendly than in Bishkek. The best.
Right.
Don't hesitate, go to Osh.
So I wasn't talking rubbish then when I was telling everyone it was great.
Do, but now this time not. No.
On this time not. Okay, great.
This
Thanks,
time.
Danny. Yeah, so the problem with UNESCO is that everything becomes all sanitised and safe and less fun. I guarantee you, if this was not a UNESCO heritage site, these metal bar things would not be here. Apart from the mountain, which was the most obvious focal point for Danny to try to find the way to the mountain, I also gave him the university as a focal point as well, but he was unable to find that massive huge red building down there as well. So you've had a bit of a nightmare today, haven't you, Danny?
No, it's no nightmare.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the world's greatest city, in my opinion, for its size. What's interesting is if I asked you to guess the population of this city, I mean, I'm quite sure you'd say, well, 2 or 3 million people probably, judging by the sprawl of urban mass there. Actually, it's only 250,000. So if you look there in the distance, there's only 2 skyscrapers, right? Most people here in the city live in little homes, whereas in many other cities now in the world, people live in these big apartment blocks. One tall apartment block is probably the equivalent of about 100 homes. There's a sign there saying, writing on the stones prohibited. So Danny, you can't write Danny was here on one of the stones, I'm afraid. There's a big cave up there, and if you look carefully, Danny has just walked up there and he's going to go in the cave. I'm not joining him because I'm wearing flip-flops. I mean, they can get you out of doing absolutely anything. Oh, Danny's calling me. All right, Danny. Danny's behind me up there, calling me. So, you know, your mate said, oh, I want to go to the top of that mountain. You can't be bothered to do it. Just, I'm sorry, mate, I'm in my flip-flops. You can get out of anything. All right, mate. Gutted I didn't make it to the cave with you. Seemed really good fun. This place reminds me a little bit of Gibraltar, but without the monkeys. Although Danny has got pretty long arms and legs, he's active, and he's a vegetarian. So yeah, this is more like the Kyrgyzstan I know and love. Away with the bars, away with the health and safety. So that's kind of no, but in fairness, I think that works well. That side maybe for people that need bars to hold on to, maybe elderly people or people who aren't so good on their feet. So that's like the established route there. And then for people that perhaps want a bit more adventure, then they can get off the tracks, like you see the paths down there. Get off there, come up here, up there. So really there's something for everyone.